CO2 from the air. This is a good thing because the increasing emission of greenhouse gases is releasing so much CO2 into the atmosphere that the result is an acceleration of global warming. By absorbing CO2, trees are slowing this process immediately. And did you know that a large part of the fine dust we produce is filtered out of the air by trees? This means they're making the air a lot healthier.
Costumes that have inherent movement.
Yeah.
That's really important to us. So there will always be bits that move. Even if they're static elements, there will be moving elements as well.
Yeah. Now this one was just like really the evidence of all that. Really, I loved it. And then what have we got here? So we got that, and then what's the other thing? This is Party Caribbean video. This is Notting Hill 2018. So that's 3-4 years ago.
Yes.
For the Carnival Center, but for mahogany, how much is it? I'm just going to go and then I also got these paintings, these pens. Now I bought these pens maybe in 1957 or something, and they were very expensive. They were they were £7.99, and they got reduced to £5.99. So I hope they're going to. I hope they're still okay. You know, I hope they still got some paint on them, because these things, they do dry, don't they? They dry and dry. Anyway, while we are doing this, I can tell you that right now we're going to show you, because most of you do a lot of stuff with your carnival. Let's see if this works, right? You do a lot of stuff with your carnival. So, hold on, where? So I'm going to show you this. It works! Wow! Now I'm going to be drawing like that. And like that, and then I'm going to put more paint in it. By the time I finish this program, this is going to be wearable. At the moment, it's not wearable at all, right? So anyway, you use glue guns, right? And some of you don't use glue guns because you are not artists, or you do different work. But anyone who uses glue gun, this is very impressive. These are a few tricks that you can do with glue gun. Then after that, I'm going to take you to Trinidad, to the panorama, and see tigress singing. And then after that, we're going to talk about the en route book. I don't know where it is right now, but I'm going to talk about the en route book, because I'm going to give away the book to some of the lucky people. And then after that, we're going to see the flower, because, you know, in Jersey they got this flower festival, but no, we're going miles away from Jersey. And then also I'm going to sort of going back to encouraging the artists. I'm also going to we've got a film that shows you how you can understand color. So this is not just for the artists, it's for anybody. How do you understand color? So we got so much. And then I also talk about butterflies, because when I was in the jungle, I was trying to catch some butterflies and I couldn't. Then I remembered we do have some butterfly program. So we're going to go now to the glue gun tricks, right? See if you can benefit anything out of that. Hi. I'm so glad you're still here, and we continue with the program, right? And I've always promised that you're going to show you how to do this, how to do that, and so on, right? And a lot of you do costumes. You do a lot of costumes, right? And some of you don't. Some of you do little clips. And we encourage you to take the cardboard and do whatever you want with it, right? So now, the program coming up is going to show you how to care, how you can use your glue gun. Yeah, because you guys like using glue guns, right? Yeah, you burn me. Glue gun, how you use it so that you don't burn yourself, you don't burn anybody. So this is tips on glue gun.
I use a glue gun pretty much every day. I usually, when I come into my craft room, I would turn my glue gun on, so it's always ready, and it's just something that I find very useful to use when I'm applying my embellishments, any kind of ribbons, or just other materials to my paper crafts that I feel need that extra stick. And I just love the convenience of how fast and quick it is to use and dry. So I have my glue gun here. Now this is the one that you've seen me use for quite some time, but I've also recently got this new cordless one, which I'm really enjoying as well. And I did have another really good one, which was a blue one, which I picked up very inexpensive from Amazon, but I've actually given that one to my mum. But I will link these three below, because these are the ones that I've used, these are the ones that I would recommend and that I really enjoy. So the Sizzix one here is a lovely little glue gun. It's obviously all plugged in here. Now this isn't the original stand. I did have the original stand, but unfortunately I dropped that one. But you can pick these up on their own. They're very inexpensive, again, off of Amazon. I just cut a little silicone mat here and I stuck that in there.
Hello. Welcome to JUNKANEW. I'm so sorry, my brother was supposed to prepare the introduction to what we're doing today, but he's been so lazy, stuck in the jungle. I don't know what he's doing there. So I'm going to tell you what we are doing today. We're going to walk all the way from England to Congo to Trinidad to Bahamas to Nigeria, India, St. Lucia, Norway, and other places like that. And also today's subject, we're going to focus on dance, right? So there's going to be different dance from Norway, from different traditional places from Africa to Europe to India and other places like that. And then we're also going to look at Nottingham Carnival. We're going to look at Hull International Carnival, and we're also going to look at Freedom Festival and what happens there, looking at these big massive giants. And then to compare the giants, we're going to go to Trinidad also, so you can see the Mokojombis there. And then we're also going to do a lot of we're going to check at stick fighting, what's that all about, and then how they do it in Trinidad, how they do it in India. We're also going to look at JUNKANEW as usual, and we're also going to do the African mass, or we're going to have some serious African mass that's coming up today. And also we're going to look at birds. Finally, I know how to say that. And then we look at the cardboard, and then we look at festivals. And because JUNKANEW is all about caring for the environment, there's always a slot about how you can check up the environment. So today we're going to be talking about how the wind goes and the things like that. And I also got a special secret that I'm going to share with you, which is how I do my tree art. I'm going to take you into the jungle, and then you're going to see how I do my tree art. Very, very impressive. And now, because we're looking into giants, we're going to look at the different ways that giants are done. So there will be a few things about giants. So last week we showed Roots, and Roots, one of my best JUNKANEW groups, one of them, right? There's a lot, but that's one of them. So Roots, we played last week, and their program is so long, so we are going to continue this week. So without any further ado, I hope you are going to stay all the way for the 2 hours, and if not, come back next Sunday, the following Sunday, and following Sunday. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, kids and of all sizes, I give you Roots. Yeah, I thought I pause this for now and we'll continue. We played Roots last week, and it was it's a long thing, and they do so much stuff really. So we are playing it again this week. I'm stopping and then I'll start again, but I just want to say hello to people in their house, and at the moment I would like to say hello to my brother Sam Alexander, Mr. Marakatu himself. Oh yes, yeah. I hope you are going to stay with us for a bit. Going to be a lot of drumming, brass and all that I know you're going to like. Hey, big brother, where have you been? Hola, my brother. Yes, next week's Francisco, we need to chat Lumi, how do you say it? Correct me, how do you say Lumi? Wow. I'm showing something today that's called Lumi something, and I thought it was you, but it's not. Ah, yeah. Trouble in the house. Trouble is in the house right now. So we're going to continue with Roots, and then after that, we're going to go and see my friend. I'm always harassing my friend, Mr. Sunshine, Ray Sunshine. So you can see me and him having an argument about fish. Because the mayor's wife ate my fish. So I'm going to show that again. And then we're going to go to see Nottingham Carnival in 1973. Woo! That's some time ago. Then we're going to go and see the Birds of Paradise. Then I'm going to have a chat with the JUNKANEW. I don't know where she is. The JUNKANEW goddess. Where the heck are you? I'm going to have a conversation with you for real. What's my brother? Oh my God. Okay, you're going to forgive me, right, Francisco? Yeah? I should know Luma Creations. What's wrong with me? I should know Luma Creations. That's my project, my baby, my mother, my father, everything. Luma Creations. That's where it happens. Actually, I think I did play one of your promotional video. If I find it, I'll play it again so people can know what Luma Creations is all about. I do have a very snappy, nice, what do you call it, promo thing that just, it shows everything you do from the Chilean, Latino type of things and everything like that. So yes, my brother. So ladies and gentlemen, let's continue with Roots. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. And that's our JUNKANEW in the Bahamas, where there's a lady there who keeps telling us that is the best place to be. Hey, I don't know why there's two of me here. Come on, get rid of the other one. You can't have two of me, can you? Right. So before we continue, we're going to go and see my friends Ray having an argument with me about fish. And then we're going to go to Notting Hill and all that. But I need to see who is in their house. Francisco, what are you saying, me brethren? Me brethren. Francisco. We have got a face for 23 and 26 of September. Oh, am I booked? Am I booked? I don't know what you book me as, but you should book me anyway. That's good. 23 of September, everybody here. Luma Creations in Liverpool. That's the way to go. Liverpool. Go to Liverpool. Liverpool. That's where everything's going to happen on the 23rd. Did you say 23rd? Yes, 23rd to the 26th. Good morning, Madam Bush. Madam Bush, how are you doing? I hope you are keeping well. And we're going to keep you entertained as usual. Got lots and lots of stuff for you. So you're going to love it. And today I just got carried away with stick fighting. So we're going to explain, go deep down to what is stick fighting, what happens in it. And the trend is, where do you get the traditions from? Is it from India? There's called something, I think it's called Gatk or something. So we would check into that, and I think it's Gatka. So we go into that as well, and that check how that differs with what they do in there. And Nadia, what's Nadia saying? Wearing a costume, playing and walking, very clever. Wearing a costume, playing and walking, very clever. Are you talking about the JUNKANEW? The beautiful, colorful, brilliant. Oh, I'm so glad because Madam Angelica, I don't know where she is, so she's not correcting me in any way. So I'm going to say anything I want, right? So anyway, where are we going? We're going to see my friend Ray, Mr. Ray of Sunshine. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Pax. And one last thing is, I made you the fish curry, but the mayor's wife ate it. You remember that? In Luton, when I did the thing for you, I did make you a fish curry, but the mayor's wife was vegetarian and she ate all.
Okay, so let's get this right. Me and the mayor's wife. Between me and the mayor's wife, you chose the mayor's wife and not me.
No. You took the fish curry
It's
and
like
you put
that.
it on the
It's like
table while you were on the big table with the mayor's wife. And she was vegetarian. She loved the fish curry and she ate all. So it's your fault, not my fault.
Know what? It's possible I'll later eat it because I'm not a very big fan of curries, you know?
No, my curries, you would like my curry. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll come back to the chef anyway. I mean, just get me the dinner, man. Just get me the dinner. Look, the kitchen is ready. All you need to do is just get that fish in Brixton Market, put it on that table there, marinate, and then I can come and have a beautiful meal in Brixton town.
Don't worry. After the pandemic, I will. I'll bring it for you. Don't worry. Or
Thank
you can
you, sir.
come for it, whichever one.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you again.
No problem. Thanks.
Bye. That's Notting Hill in 1973. Yeah, so that snippet of Notting Hill in 1983. No, I think, sorry. 1973. Right. So greetings to everybody. I'm also aware that Comrade Quincy are in the house. Comrade Fletcher, I've been told you're in the house. And someone else again. Nadia, what was it again? Show me the list. Quincy, Steve Fletcher, and Mr. Steve Newell. Nadia, I know it's going to come to you as a surprise, but next week when we do the show, Steve is going to be sitting there. You know what? I can show you, Nadia, if you make any facial expressions, I can show you on here, right? So, anyway, Steve is going to watch you as you work, and it's going to draw a picture of you. By the time we finish the 2 hours, there's going to be a portrait of you, and it's not yours. You're not going to take it. We're going to put it on eBay and then auction it so that any money we get will be for JUNKANEW, right? Now you can't argue with that, Nadia. You can't. You just have to do it. And Steve is ready. We're doing it next week. Okay. So anyway, we are moving on. We are going to go to Birds of Paradise. Oh, you're gonna love this. Birds of Paradise. Dance. It's a dance. We showed Birds of Paradise. Anyway, you see what my brother is going to say. This is going to be introduced by my brother, the crazy brother of mine, whom Nadia likes, but she doesn't like me. What goes on there? Oh, sorry about that. Welcome, JUNKANEW. And now this time round, I'm going to show you, as you can see, these birds here. You know, I always say birds and people think I'm talking about B-E-D because of my Zimbabwean accent. What I'm saying is birds, as in... That's what I'm talking about. Birds of Paradise. Now we've got something called Birds of Paradise dance. Last time when we did Birds of Paradise dance, I focused too much on the birds and I forgot the people. So what we got this time round is the people. I'm going to show you the Birds of Paradise dance from the people. And I love, people say, why do you love that? I love it because everything they got there is natural. The drumming is, everything is all made from natural things. And also their costumes is grass cut and then they put the headdress, all grass and things like that. So that's why I love it. And the paint, you know, they do a lot of face painting. That's all made from mud and all sorts of different things, which are all natural. So let's check out these Birds of Paradise dance and hopefully you enjoy it and enjoy it. Wow, not him again. Nadia, what are you doing to me? No. Oh. Okay, not him again. No, we don't want to see him again. Now I'm going to show you an interview, a conversation that I had with Madam Angelique, who's our key partner in the Bahamas. The only problem I've got is we did show this before, but what I'm showing is the unedited version. So I don't know if it starts going a bit funny, I'm going to stop it, then we move on. So it's a long conversation. So we're going to have chapter 1 this week and then chapter 2 next week. I don't know where she is, but she needs to come to me first before I start doing anything funny. Okay, so this is Angelique chat conversation with me. Yeah, we are back now, and this time, I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble or what? Because for the last 10 shows that we've done, I've been calling this lady anything I can think of except princess, except goddess. Anything else, JUNKANEW princess, JUNKANEW this and that and so on. So now we're going to catch up. She was the first person I chatted with when we were starting JUNKANEW. Now she's the person I'm going to speak to since that we're sort of like taking a break on JUNKANEW. So we want to chat with her about how it's been going, what she thinks, the partnership Bahamas and the UK, but partnership Bahamas and Brazil, Bahamas and Ghana, all these exciting things that are coming out. So we're going to be talking about that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Madam Angelique McKay, who is also the JUNKANEW goddess.
Get it right, Pat. Okay.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Yeah. Okay. Can you just
How are
quickly...
things over there?
I know people, I think we introduced you at the beginning, but if you just quickly tell people who you are.
Well, my name is Angelique McKay. I'm from the beautiful Bahamas. I'm the CEO and the founder of the JUNKANEW Commandos, which is an organization that travels the world showcasing the creative arts of JUNKANEW by conducting workshops, presentations, and performing at different festivals and carnivals around the world.
Thank you, my dear. And now, listen, I think we've had like 10 weeks non-stop. Right.
It's been amazing.
Huh?
It's been an amazing 10 weeks.
Yeah, so these are some of the things that we've been doing. Really? Oh, that was my best. I like Parang. I kept playing this again and again and again. I really like it.
It's nice.
Really, Parang. And then we showed all sorts of things, didn't we? Like all this stuff here. And that was me complaining about that we shouldn't be using these generators.
We had...
and then who is that?
Bob the
Builder. Ba, 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 ba. And we've had all this. This is just like the first, this is just one of the thing, which is like, 4 hours. And yes, we did cover a lot of grounds, really. And this particular one was very popular. Most of the people were asking these contacts and so on. It was very, very popular because, that's what happens when you got good artists, isn't it?
Yes, and he is very good and he's very committed to his art. He worked along with the JUNKANEW Commandos as well because he's been the main or the feature cardboard manipulator at our festival that we created in 2019. Right. So he's been doing different features at our festival.
Okay. You know what? When he said to me, he did some work. He did some commissions with KFC. I didn't know what he was talking about. It's later on when I realized that Samantha Hudson, some carnival. She had sent me a headdress made out of KFC. It's afterwards when I realized, that's what he was talking about.
Yes.
This is all his work, isn't it?
He is amazing. He does large costumes, he does small costumes, and everything in between. He does banners. Yeah. He's very talented and very committed to JUNKANEW art.
Okay. So listen, this is the next. This is Brazil, right? But after this, is this here? You know,
Mm-hmm.
these are the guys who are so similar to what you do. And I think
Yeah, so I tell you,
Cheryl doesn't particularly find them amusing because they have this mask of the buanas, of the white people. But I was trying to explain to her that, you know, this is the strike, this is the capture. Because even the Zimbabwean dancers, is that your phone?
yes. Could I take it?
Yeah.
Ms. McKay, good afternoon.
So yeah, so the thing is, I was trying very hard to show the sort of similarities between what you do in the Bahamas and what they do in Ghana, right? So I don't know what you thought, because I did have somebody from the Bahamas coming to me with a bit of a surprise, like, wow, we didn't know they do that, something like that in Africa. So let me find. Where is this then? Where is this video? I need to show you the video and we can talk about it. It's not that. God, I'm gonna have to pause it then. Yeah. Right, so anyway, the similarities of what you do and what they do in Ghana, that's what I was interested. I think all along I wanted to hear people from the Bahamas, what their reaction was. I did all sorts of reaction, but with you, I think it wasn't much of a reaction, is it? Because I'd already shown you this before we started doing JUNKANEW. But what do you think anyway, of sort of like the links between Ghana and...
Well, the thing is, with looking at the costuming that they have and them wearing the mask,
yeah,
that was what they used to do back in the day. Like my father, and before him,
yeah,
they would wear masks to participate in JUNKANEW.
okay.
And over the years, the mask fell away. But I would say in some regard, it's come back because we've started painting our faces to blend into our costumes more. You know, so we're now, it's like we've come full circle to the mask,
yeah,
but it's different. Yeah.
Okay. Ah.
Right. They would completely hide their faces, just like how you can't tell who's behind that. That's how it used to be.
Right. Well, that's interesting because back home, that's what they do in Zimbabwe. You know, no one wears a costume and get their face seen, which is one thing I noticed straight away when I started being involved with Caribbean Carnival, that everybody wants their pretty face to be seen. Back home, it's the opposite. They wear this thing. And I think what some people like Cheryl struggled with, just like Rishi, didn't like the idea of the type of masks they're wearing. But I was more interested with, because I think I haven't managed to chat properly with the guys in Ghana, but what I would like to find out really is why they don't do what you do. You see, on top of these costumes, they don't make the sort of floaty type of things. I'd be very interested to find out why.
Would see, when we look at the different images of JUNKANEW over the years,
yeah,
it's been a natural evolution in the design of the costumes. It wasn't something that happened overnight.
Right.
Because our costumes used to look just like this.
Yeah.
And then they started, I'll be able to send you some pictures of old JUNKANEW, and you would not be able to distinguish it from this.
Right.
And then you'd be able to see the evolution of the costumes. It was like a natural progression over the years. Like if you don't know better, you would not be able to see when the changes occur.
Ah, okay. Yeah. No, it's just really amazing how similar it is, and you know, nobody's actually exchanged anything, and it's all just like so similar. Ah, that's brilliant. So, the international work, I'll see if I could find a video here, because I did go with you to Nice. The international work, I mean, how far are you? I mean, things, I know that because of COVID, really, we can't actually start talking about going to Nice and Brazil and all that. But it's going to happen anyway, I think, in terms of what we are doing with JUNKANEW. I think it's going to happen. Yeah. So
a lot of our images from Nice have been coming up on Facebook for the past couple of days.
Oh, yeah? Now, look at this one now. Look at this one. I filmed this one when you were... I don't know if you remember that.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
So the guys are so good. And that girl there, goodness Lord, how much energy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget, Junkanoo is the greatest show on earth.
Huh?
Junkanoo is the greatest show on earth.
Says who?
Says everybody that experiences Junkanoo.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So Emre, so how much are you missing any of this international stuff? Because we miss having you here.
We miss it so much because that's a big part of what we do with our organization. A big part of what we do is travel. The mission of the Junkanoo Commandos is to positively change the world through the creative arts of Junkanoo while empowering others.
Yes.
So our whole mission is kind of on halt because we can't
Yes,
share it with the world in the traditional way that we've been doing it.
Oh,
You know.
yeah. And this, look at amazing photos here on your website. See if I could get this together. How does it work? This one was.
And I can send you some more pictures from what Twister would have done.
Is this somebody's shack or home they're using as a shack?
This is when we did an exhibition. There's an exhibition called Transforming Spaces where you go on a bus tour and you go to several different galleries around New Providence, our capital. And the Junkanoo Commandos, we did an exhibition on Junkanoo at one of the stops. So we had different styles of costumes. We had different materials that are used in the costume production. We were able to showcase the instruments, the tools that were used. So we were able to give people an inside look into the creative arts of Junkanoo.
Why did somebody put a guitar there? Because you don't play guitar in Junkanoo.
That was one of the pieces from one of the costumes.
Ah,
Do you see
okay.
It's oversized.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's part of the costume. It's amazing.
And that one, I see those lips from one of my costumes.
Oh yeah.
That was kissed from a rose. So the bottom part of my costume was a rose.
Yeah.
And the top part was a kiss.
Right. Ah, okay. Where was it? There's some other one. This one. Is it this one? Yeah.
Oh, that was at the World Art Celebration Festival.
Where? In
Newport News, Virginia. Newport News, Virginia, in the United States.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So what did you
We
go?
were the closing act. We were the closing act of the festival.
Oh.
The headliners. Mm-hmm.
So now listen, if I send you to Ghana or to Zimbabwe without anything, with your boys, I send your boys there without anything, can they make this, or they have to really want a lot of the stuff from the Bahamas?
No, they could make that. The main thing that we need for the production of our costumes is cardboard.
Yeah.
If you can get cardboard to us, we can carry, because we use for our traveling costume, we use fabrics because of touring, and it's easier for us to be able to pack and unpack fabric as opposed to the paper that we use for our traditional parades on Bay Street.
Right.
So we can produce these wherever we go.
Right. If I invite you myself, I would have all the cardboard, but I won't allow you to use feathers.
We can do designs where we won't use feathers.
It's palm trees and things. Yeah.
See, the thing, one of the reasons too that we design our costumes in such a way for our touring season is because we do our own fundraising and we partner with a lot of the festivals.
Yeah.
So it's pretty costly when we carry a lot of persons with us, and we're able to appear larger if our costume design incorporates feathers. So we're able to have a bigger visual presence by allowing the feathers to expand the size of the costumes.
Yeah, so we shall continue that next week. And I wasn't focused really. I was trying to finish my hat. And anything you see with that's sewing through, like you can see through me, that's the green. That's the green that's on it. Oh, why is it got? Wait a minute. That shouldn't be doing that because we are not on a green screen. What's going on there? Aha, there you go. So that's as far as we've gone, and I'm going to try to keep on doing this as we go along. Welcome, and Nadia, you haven't complained about being drawn next week, right? Somebody's going to be drawing everything on you next week, and you haven't complained. That means it's a yes. It's a yes. Steve, did you hear that? Steve, she is going to be, I haven't shown. I'll show you later who Nadia is. Oh, no, I think you've met before. Welcome home, Madam, what is the carnival in a box? Madam Carnival in a box. You fell asleep. Whoa, I do that all the time. When I came here, you saw me, I came here on a train. I nearly slept and forgotten that we are doing this show today. So anyway, next week we are going to be featuring Madam Tola talking about the Carnival in a Box, which has been a very successful project. And also we managed to collaborate there because I always want to work with Tola, so we only managed to collaborate in that. I had to give her some music, a soccer track that I did called what is it called, Mighty Tiger. So I hope you're enjoying this show. Now everybody keep asking me this, do it yourself, right? Because that's what we started with. When we started, we were doing a lot of that. But now I'm sort of like really trying to get more conversations because I find people find conversations okay. And also, anyone who's here, please, please, please let me know, because we are going to try to do twice a week. So let me know what you think will be the best times, because it looks like a lot of people are struggling with this particular time compared to when we were doing on a Saturday at 2 p.m. This 4 p.m. here, a lot of people keep coming to me and say they're struggling with it. So let me know what will be the best. I think we're going to start doing the Sunday and also the Monday or something like that. So that's going to be, as you know, this show is all made out by what you tell us. This is not a BBC where everything's already written down. Every time I sit down looking forward to next week. Yes, you need to look forward to next week. Yes, I forgot, and I'm sorry, Tola. It's the Mighty Tiger. And any of you don't know the Mighty Tiger, he was a Calypsonian who used to do quite a lot in Notting Hill. He was also the chairman of the Association of British Calypsonians, and we did a few things with him. And also, I did say last time I'm giving away the En Route book. In the En Route book, there's a nice big picture of Mighty Tiger singing. I think I took a photo of him when I was singing in Reading or something like that. So anyway, so we are going to move on. People keep asking, do it yourself. So I'm going to show a few of these because I've already shown all this stuff here, but it's very inspiring for most people. And the idea of JUNKANEW is people make stuff. Then when the world is open, we can all go together as one band and challenge the world that we should be using recycled material. We should be using what people like Alexander does. Sam Alexander, where you just use drumming and simple singing and costume and brass if you can. That's how it should be. None of those other stuff that's damaging the environment. So now we're going to move to do-it-yourself creative ideas. And as I say, I'm going to move this a bit faster than it should be. Bear with moi. Right, do it yourself. Somebody's happy there, right? I did it. Finally, I was worried that I wasn't able to fit that in. I managed to fit that in. Do it yourself. Let me know, because what it is we encourage people to send stuff to us, and we will talk about it here. Jane Blackburn, where are you? There was something I was going to say to you. I've forgotten now. Jane Blackburn, I can't remember. And I hope you're in the house. And Madam Claire Bush, what happened to making stuff? You used to make a lot of stuff. You made a rock and roll guitar, and you gave it to a band. No, you gave a band to sign. I don't know where it is, but if you took a photo of it, that means you must still have it, right? If you still have it, email it to me now. Send it to me, and then I can play it here and do whatever I need to do. Anyway, the other day I was watching some foreign program, right, as you do, and I didn't understand the language. This is like, I think maybe 3-4 years ago. I didn't understand the language, but I could tell what was going on. Now you tell me if you understand what's going on, right? These are people who were talking about a program. They were talking about Brazil, right? And this program is somewhere outside Brazil where they don't speak English. And I was looking at it, and I want to see if you guys could work out what's going on there. And then after that, I'm going to take you to Hull Freedom Festival. Yeah. I've been on holiday in Cornwall Parks. No, that's not fair. My friend just asked me to go to Exeter for holiday, and I'm like, at what point would I be able to fit it? I wish I was working for somebody. That's the problem. People say I'm going to work for myself. So when I work for myself, then I can do whatever I want. No, that's the opposite. When I work for the Arts Council, I managed to do a holiday. I managed used to go and see my family. But when I'm doing my own thing, I don't have any time. I have to rehearse, then I have to do the filming, then I have to edit, then I have to come back here and so on. So I wish I was in your shoe, Madame Bush. And you definitely deserved having a holiday anyway. So now you tell me what's happening here. I want somebody to tell me what's happening here. Here we go.
బ్రెజిల్లోని రియో డి జనీరోలో పెంపుడు జంతువుల ప్రదర్శన ఆకట్టుకుంది. కోపకబాను బీచ్ వద్ద సాంస్కృతిక బ్లోకో సుందర డాగ్ పరేడ్ డప్పు వాద్యాల నడుమ ఎంతో ఆహ్లాదంగా సాగింది. రంగురంగుల దుస్తులతో అలంకరించిన సునకాలు జంతు ప్రేమికుల మదిని దోచుకున్నాయి. సునకాలు కూడా ఎంతో ఉత్సాహంగా పరేడ్లో పాల్గొని సునక ప్రేమికుల్లో చిరునవ్వును నింపాయి.
É uma empresa de brindes, tá? Tem um bocado de brinde. Você vai ser via WhatsApp.
బ్రెజిల్లోని రియో డి జనీరోలో పెంపుడు
Now, what happened there? I'm sort of figuring that they thought it was so funny that the people in Brazil have got a day for dogs, and they were having it in the Copacabana. I think that's what happened there. Now, Comrade Francisco, what a weird question indeed. That's a very weird question, considering that you were my partner in crime, my friend. Right? We did all we did. Should I tell people what was happening when I was at the Arts Council and you were, listen, I was in the Arts Council and you were a civilian and you used to make me cause trouble, or you used to cause trouble for me, if you remember well. Claire, sorry, Madam Claire Bush, what are you saying? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Francisco? Eat your heart out. I was the first and last Carnival Arts officer, right? I don't know why Angela is saying that, because she in the Arts Council, she's Mrs. Carnival herself. So I don't know why she's saying that. You know. Anyway, so you've seen that. Now I'm going to take you to a little journey. I hope this is not going to be funny, right? I hope I'm not going to upset some people, and I also hope you don't think I'm being stupid driving in my. Oh, it's my brother. No, it's not me. I have to correct myself here. It's my brother. He's driving in the jungle. Can you check it out in the jungle? Sam Alexander are going to love this because the steering wheel is the Pandero. Pandero. Yeah. So, Steve Newell, listen. I can now say Pandero, and I can also say, what was the other thing I couldn't say, Steve? I can't remember. This is funny because I've been going to Brazil for years and years, and I still struggle with a lot of the words. So now I'm going to hide because this is quite embarrassing for me, because my brother is doing this funny little thing and he's going to be driving whatever. Check it out. Sorry, I'm here. I'm in the jungle. I'm actually in Likoma Island. I don't know what my brother told you, but I am in Likoma Island in Malawi, which they call the warm heart of Africa. That's where I am. And guess what? I'm also going to take you on a tour. I'm here by the river and I'm going to take you on a tour around my jungle. We're going to go around and come back here. But watch my driving. So if you got a helmet, put on your helmet now, okay? It's very bright here, so you also need to put on your sunglasses. Now, do I need my sunglasses? Yes, maybe I do, maybe I don't know. So I don't need my sunglasses. Let's forget about my sunglasses, right? I won't wear my sunglasses, thank you. Right, when you hear me going, that means I'm going to drive. I can't remember what I just done. Yeah, I can remember. Okay. I need to get to the gears. Right. Now listen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you around this, around the jungle, so that you can prove that I live in a jungle, not in a concrete jungle. I live in a bushy jungle. Okay. Some people say it's a bush. Some people say it's a forest. I call it a jungle. That's where I am now. So we're going to take you through that and have fun. We can chat in between as we go along, right? So I can't remember how am I supposed to do. Well, hey, musicians out there was right. We're starting. My driving is bad, as I said, so watch it, right? So anyway, the other thing I was going to talk about is I got invited a few years ago to go to How, which I can say it's HULL, and they said they wanted to start a community carnival, and I did, yeah, that's all right, and I go there. I was told it was the first time, but I found out that no, Liz Dees and also Liz from Walk the Plank, they done something before, so I was told a lie. Anyway, we started the carnival, Hull International Carnival. It became very successful, but it was successful mainly because we had a partnership with the Freedom Festival. So my mate Mikey, big up Mikey Martin, I started with Freedom Festival, and we ended up with a very big successful carnival. We did all sorts of things. I think last time I did show some of the Hull International Carnival, and then what I'm going to show you is something that happens because the Freedom Festival goes on, but they show some very there's something I want to show you on here. Just hold on, I might have to put my brakes here. There's something I'm going to show you because people don't behave there. Why are you coming in the jungle and cutting the tree and try to bend them? That is not good. That is not good at all. You have to stop that. Remember, we get our oxygen from the forest. So if you start burning it and all that unnecessary, that's not good. I'm not happy about that. But anyway, so going back to How, right? Anyway, so they've got these giants. It's two giants. They walk towards each other, and everybody's like ready to clap because they think they're going to hug each other or like snog each other. And so everybody's waiting there. I can't remember what happened. All I know is behind it there was something that you call a bed. You see, when I say bed, I think I said before, people think I'm saying B-E-D. I'm talking about B-I-R-D, right? There was a bed following them. It had a suitcase. A bed with a suitcase, a giant though, giant. These are all made like, the way, we're by the river now. So nearly there, though you guys can watch this thing, right? Anyway, what happened there is this bed or bird, whatever, is following behind, and it's got a suitcase. A suitcase. What's a bed doing with a suitcase? Huh? Anyway, and then these giants are walking towards each other like whoom, and everybody's ready to clap. What happened? What happened? Tell me what happened. Okay, I hope you've had a really nice tour of my forest or jungle or bush, whatever you want to call it, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you very much, and enjoy the giants in whatever, okay? Thank you, Steve. Uh-oh. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm here.
Whoa. Stop it. Yeah, thank you, Steve. It was Brimbao. Birimbao. The mbao I know is the other bit. I keep confusing Biri and Bri, right? So Billy, Bri, and whatever. Now we're going to go to sticks fighting. What is sticks fighting all about, right? Oh, I forgot to do my hat. What is sticks fighting all about in Trinidad? So we're going to go that, and then after that we're going to go into Gatka Sikhi martial arts, which is what they will be talking about anyway. So let's check out the street fighting. For some of you who don't know, street fighting is another carnival tradition in Trinidad, but they also do stick fighting all over Africa, traditionally from years and years ago. Now it's more for the art form than anything else. So let's see what they have to say in Trinidad.
The kalinda, traced back to Guinea, emerged as a general term for stick fighting. A more comprehensive meaning of kalinda covers both the stick fight, the stick fighting dance ritual, and the songs and other performances that accompany the ritual. In Trinidad, this art was enhanced with the sticks used on plantations for protection against snakes. There is also an East Indian form of stick fighting referred to in Trinidad as gatka. Kalinda songs are rebellious. These songs constituted chanting in a warlike manner in the African call and response pattern, in which the singers boasted of their feats or those of the main stick fighters. There are 5 phases of stick fighting: the challenge, the lavway or call and response chants in either patois or English, the carré or display of physical prowess, in which stick fighters perform rapid dance-like steps in a crouched position while circling around each other. The bois, or attack, in which opponents attempt bus head, also called bois or pui. The pas, during which the defeated is taken for bloodletting to a blood hole inside the gael. This is the most scenic route to Mayaro, a beautiful avenue of coconut palms with the Atlantic Ocean washing the coastline. Most people in Trinidad and Tobago associate Mayaro with miles of sandy beaches and coconut galore. Some even associate Mayaro with fishing, but few know of Mayaro as one of the most famous stick fighting villages in Trinidad and Tobago.
there for me.
Yeah, right. Now tell me something about what you know about stick playing in Miaro way back when.
Stick fighting from since I was a little fella, 17 years I've been stick.
In Miaro, yeah?
Yeah. Since then, boss with that is.
So tell me some of the highlights of your experiences.
Well, at that time, stick had no kind of interest. I get my finger break, I get my head bust, no money. So I leave stick for a little while. But I could still play again.
What made stick playing so famous in this neighborhood, you think?
Well, I wonder if I could answer the question.
You know, the other
so, I feel well then. Was my feelings from since young coming up and watching stick. That was my feelings at prison.
And you feel that was the feeling of most young people in your days?
Plenty people in Miaro, plenty people.
You know, I was thinking what made Miaro so important as a stick playing village as against places like Irene and Paliseco and so on, that they don't play stick usually there.
Moroga Miaro was famous here. Because we used to go Moroga come down by we and we fight and stick, who get cut. Anybody could get cut.
Between the two villages, which you think was better? Which village? Miaro?
Well, I can't say. We used to get cut, them used to get cut.
Alright. What do you like about stick playing? What do you like most of stick playing?
The feelings. Huh? The feelings.
Of the drum or what?
Yeah, the drum.
When you hear that drum,
yeah. Like you get sick.
You get?
Sick.
When you hear the beat of the drum?
Yeah, this is why I don't come over you again.
Oh, I see what you mean. You get like a kind of homesick, you want to do it again.
Yeah.
So
I do be around.
And when you used to play stick, what the drum used to make,
that's African.
You see, playing competition stick is something from playing open stick.
What is the difference?
The difference in playing open stick is that you can hit 3 and 40 if you want. Okay. You can have no laws there. Right. But once you play competition stick, they'll make their own laws. And then you have to play by that law. Now, when we went to San Francisco to play the North South, they had their own stick. The community had their own stick, the committee.
They had their own rules.
They had their own rules. They had scales to bat away the stick. It must not no brass, it must not no tape, it must not no nut, it mustn't bend. You were there, you tell you. Then they have to stay there, and you get called to take care of you. You know, they have doctors and everything there. Now they tell you that it's stick a man. You invite your band, get bam. That was the law again. Okay. Anytime you treat bam, I do bam bam. It's qualified. Kind of double stick. No, well, in my opinion, once the stick committee have the rules and you go against it, you're not the better man. You understand? So
that's the name of the game.
Yeah, because if you look at John Ben Johnson, what they call him, he won 100 yards and win.
But he had a bad,
he had drugs, so he lost.
Yeah.
You
he
understand?
was the fastest man,
he was the fastest man, he lost.
That's the rule of the game.
That's the rule of the game. You understand?
Yeah. So tell me, what made you get so interested in stick playing here?
Well, what made me get interested, when I was like 14 years and thing, we used to be playing, like we go to work in the estate, we played Coco Chipo, we played Cookie Flex, we play with Big Stop, we play with Shoot, anything we cut and we play stick in the bush.
Alright, now some people may not know it's Coco Chipo. Can you explain that a little?
Coco Chipo, Coco Chipo is the young plant that grows up on the side of it, that you get a little stick from.
Alright.
That's the stick.
Okay, I know.
They call that the Chipo or the Coco.
Alright.
We start playing with that. We even take long bep and play with it.
Alright.
So I grew up with stick. From the age of 14, I started that. And I never had no other love for carnival more than stick. I played about 60 different guys through Trinidad, you know. I played commission stick in Savannah for Senegal. I and this fella, brother called Boogie, his name is Willington Gordon. That was my sparring partner.
What do you consider your best?
Well, this is an hour program and our program here is 2 hours. So this is going to go on 3 chapters. So we're going to show next week the next part and the following part, and then it's done. So I hope you find it very useful and interesting. What's going on here? Oh no, I was on the green screen again. Anyway, so in Trinidad, they saying this also called Gatka. No, the guy, when he say in the document, it's written with an H, G-H-A, and then T-K-A. But when the guy says it, he says Gapta. And then in India, they don't have the H in the spelling. And then me, I use both. I use the H and I also take off the H. So, we are all together. So I'm going to show you the Asian element of it. And then the other one will show again next week. And then after that, I'm going to go to a bit of dance. So we're going to go and do the belly dance in Congo. Then we're going to do what they call intense men traditional dance. And then we're going to look at the Kurdish dance. And then we're going to look at the Kumari folk dance. So that's what Gatka is, and there's other forms. Next week I'll try to show some of the stuff that they do in South Africa. I don't know why I keep going to the green skin. What's that all about? Next week I'll show the South African element. Anyway, earlier I showed you the how giants, and then I forgot to show you the Trini ones. And then after that, there's a man who's going to show you how to stilt walking. So let's try to see Tantan Saga boys in Trinidad doing a massive thing. Oh, I need to change the music on that because the music there is not that good at all. It could get messed up with this copyright. So we're talking about Mighty Tiger. This is Mighty Tiger. Where's... Oh no, this music is going to get me in trouble. That's the Mighty Tiger tune. Well, Tola, Mighty Tiger just suits anywhere you go. It suits. Okay, time is not waiting for nobody at all. So now I'm going to show this man who's going to show you how to walk with the stilts. I've never done walking on stilts, I don't know why. I've never done it. Anyway, this gentleman is going to show us how we do it. So let's see. Whoa. Start all over again, man. Tell you to move. Why are you moving? Don't move. Hey, why? I didn't tell you to move. Why are you moving? Don't move. Stop it. Stop. I say stop moving. Oh, God. How are we going to get law in this place? The thing is we allow people to do anything they want to be as long as it doesn't damage the environment. It did not damage the environment there, so that was okay. Now, this week, we are going to look into, I think last week I did promise that we'll look into stilt walking, and I showed a few films on stilt walking last week. This is one of them, the African one. And then I also showed another one, which was this one here, which was in Mumbai, right? And then a lot of people enjoyed this, but most of the questions I got was, how do you stilt walk? Personally, I've never ever stilt walked, so I might try to stilt walk because I'm going to show a video. This video is a gentleman showing you how to work on stilts. So he starts with just basic stilts and then he moves into something else. So once I finish watching this, I think you might be seeing myself breaking my leg, neck, whatever, because I really want to do that. Look at that guy just showing off like that. And then there was the Germans as well who did it actually much more like, dramatic with a story going on around it. And the gentleman in Africa did the same thing as well. There was a storyline going around where towards the end, he fell down and they tried to help him. Look at that. Look the way they do it. Like, okay, they pick him up. Yeah. So anyway, enjoy how to stilt walk.
Hi, I'm Colin the Clown. I'm here to teach you how to walk on stilts. The easiest stilts to walk on are the simple ones with arm attachments. You begin by putting one foot on the stilt and gradually pull the stilts together, and then you will find that you are walking. It's important if you want to move forward, to lean slightly forward, or if you want to move back, just to lean slightly back. With these kind of stilts, you have to keep moving to maintain your balance. But after a while, you might become a little bit more ambitious, and you could, in fact, just do one stilt. Just like that. Now I will show you how to walk on professional stilts. So these are professional stilts. As you can see, they have straps to fix them onto your leg. And you put one of the straps on like this. As you can see, in order to put them on, I have to sit on something relatively high. I often use the roof of my car. Today, I'm in the kitchen. And now, we strap the legs in nice and tight. It's important that you strap yourself in very tightly so that the stilts don't wobble. And then you put the other leg on. You saw me walking on the smaller stilts. These stilts are much easier because they're much more firm and much more stable. But when you're walking, you just walk slightly steadily. They are a lot heavier, these stilts, but they do mean that you're able to stand still if you need to, which you can't on those stilts, which are called pins. Now I'll show you a little bit of juggling on stilts. Here we go. And now juggling with 2 spins. And now over the shoulder. Coming up to a big finish.
There you go. You've got it now, how to walk on stilts. Cecilia, I don't get it. What do you mean? You can't see the stilts. What does that mean? Let me know, please. What did you mean? You couldn't see the program or what? What happened? What happened there? Please let me know. I promise you some dance. Now we're going to go to the Congo without any mini, mono. We're going to the Congo to see the Bele for dance.
Anywhere cultures tangle.
No, sorry.
There are new traditions.
Sorry, it's not the Congo. It's people in Trinidad doing a Congolese dance that is called Bele, which you find in the Congo. That's what it is. Right, so sorry about that.
Born in Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, St. Vincent, Guadeloupe, Martinique, the French and the African tangled, and they came up with Bele. Their French masters and mistresses, we decided that we needed to put a little bit more Africa in there, and so we had Congo Bele hailing from Tobago. Elena Bobo, Elena Gia.
So that's the Bele dance, and I'm not a dancer myself, so I'm not qualified to say anything really. But all I can say is it wasn't intense enough. So let's see if we can get this a bit more intense the traditional way, just more heavy, intense. So this is called what is it called? Men's intense traditional dance. And as you can see and you can hear, you can tell that these are the Indians up from the Amazon. So this is the dance that they do. Last time I showed you a chicken dance. This is sort of like same family really. So here we go, the intense dance. Well, Comrade Lord Francisco, I have to be very honest with you. I don't know much about this festival, but I can get information about it if you really need it. And Steve did correct me saying it's a tattoo dance. And what I can say is this is a native Indians. I don't know where, but as Steve says, it's North America. So, what is this? Yeah, Native Americans, yeah. And what do you say? Yeah. So, okay, so hold on. So, what's Steve saying? Checkpower.com. It's so obvious. Francisco is so obvious. But what it is, Steve, don't leave him alone because he wanted me to tell him about it. See? See what I mean? You want me to tell him about it? Because that's why last time I was struggling to show the Chilean dance, because he was there, he was refusing to come and chat with me, so I didn't show it. No, I think I did. Actually, I think I did. Yeah. So anyway, we can get more information from Francisco, okay? And then we'll let you know what it is all about. So now I think I'll do a bit of whoa, what are you saying? Somebody's already researched this dance, let's see. Paul Welcome seems to be recruitment site. There you go, Steve. What are you doing? Showing people the wrong thing. Francisco, what I say? I meant more than that. That is obvious. I want in-depth. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Francisco. What are you trying to do to me? No. I can't do that. No way, Jose. Now, we're going to move. Now that you know about this dance, now I'm going to go miles away from that, and I'm going to take you to I think I'm going to do a Kurdish dance just to confuse you, right? Let's go for a Kurdish dance, because this native one, we're going to find information. Next week, I'll bring all the information as full as it be. Like, now Francisco is always complicating matters. What are you saying now? Did you know that the name given to the Americas by the indigenous people is Abya Ayala? Yeah, I heard about that somewhere. Tell me more. Tola, what are you saying? Try power. Are you still trying to this? No, don't worry about this. I'll get you the information. Don't worry. I had to pay for some of the footage, so I do have contact for these people. So don't worry about it. Just come back next week and everything will be okay. Now, I'm going to confuse you and take you to Kurdish dancing, because you've had enough of the Native American dance.
The best of Komaverwari.
Francisco, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the name, or are you talking about this? Are you talking about this, how this was introduced? Let me know, sir. Let me know, because you are saying it means land in full ripeness. Which bit? Poor war. Oh, whatever. Anyway, all these dances that you are seeing, all the stuff that you do, Alexander does maracatu, Steve does capoeira, Francisco does Latin American, Chile, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, whatever. Madam Angela does the English side of things, and also all over the place. And then Cheryl does the what do you call it, the place where they do film, the cans, kidnapping and all that. All these things come to one thing. This dance here comes to one thing. So I'm not going to open my mouth. I'm just going to ask my brother to do something about this, okay? So let's see. Okay, let's forget it. Just stop somewhere. Just stop somewhere and park, okay? Thank you. Woo. Here, we do struggle here. Okay, so I hope my brethren is enjoying himself. Not behaving, but enjoying himself, right? Now, he keeps asking me, what's next, right? Now, I'm going to ask you something. What do you think when you hear values, tradition, culture, and artifacts? What do you think? When you hear that word, what word comes into your mind? Aha! Heritage. Heritage is the word, right? Now, heritage, when you look around it, you can do your research and so on. So what is heritage? They say it's property that is or may be inheritance. You're repeating the same question. And then the other one says, heritage is a person's unique inheritance. Again, you're not explaining what heritage is. And then there is the one that sort of says person's unique, the sense of family. Sense of identity. Sense of belonging. Sense of culture. Now, what I'm going to show you is about heritage, right? Now, in 1985, the European something, they established something called European Heritage Days, right? Now, that is already started in this month, August, and it goes all the way up to October. And the 50 European countries agreed that let's have this so-called Heritage Days. So what is Heritage Days about? Check.
Each day on her way to work, Nadia passes by a hill which has witnessed people making their homes around it since the Stone Age. Then, she strolls across a bridge that was built in the Middle Ages, connecting the town with other communities. When she gets to her office, she takes off her scarf, made by a traditional woolmaker, and greets her neighbour. Nadia doesn't know it, but her neighbour remembers a time when it was rare to see a car go by. Like Nadia and her colleague, we are all surrounded by our heritage, but in our day-to-day lives, it can be easily overlooked. Heritage is all around us to share and celebrate. That's why thousands of local communities have joined together to celebrate heritage with over 70,000 events in 50 European countries each year from August to October. These are the European Heritage Days. From youth orchestras bringing traditional music into retirement homes to performing in the very place where it was first recited hundreds of years ago, historical buildings which are normally closed to the public unveil their secrets by opening their doors to anyone who wants to come inside and have a look around. Volunteers who make places come back to life with stories from the past. Community associations organise clean-up days around a local river, making new discoveries whilst restoring nature to its former glory. These examples are but a few. Hiking tours along forgotten historical paths, art and craft workshops, memory cafes, archaeological digs, cultural hackathons, traditional dance-offs, fashion shows, cooking competitions. There are countless different activities. Each one is unique, but they all have two things in common. They revolve around celebrating our rich and diverse heritage and are free for everyone. Local organisers put special care into organising accessible events so that everyone can take part. And all thanks to tens of thousands of volunteers. Everyone comes together with one goal, to show and promote our European cultural diversity. Because we are united by our different cultures, traditions and languages that coexist across borders. The European Heritage Days started back in 1985, and over the decades, it has become the greatest shared cultural heritage event in Europe. Today, it is more alive than ever. Would you like to share your heritage and tell your story? Go to EuropeanHeritageDays.com and register your event or find one near you. Join a community of thousands of people like you sharing their heritage.
Oh, there is people there. Sorry, continue. Oh, come on. That brother is a pain in the whatever. Right. So I hope you did get that. Francisco, this is what I meant when I say Lumia, and I forgot your company, and then I started calling you Luminet. There's something called Luminet Carnival. It's all about ecology. It's all about environmental thing, and I think it's in Australia. So I'll show you that. Then after that, I'm going to take you to Bitterfield, because I haven't played any carnival so far. So I'm going to play Bitterfield Carnival in Germany.
for us all to really enjoy ourselves, and you know, music is just the most amazing medium for that.
The motivation behind Luminate came from tuning into the heartache of the destruction that's happening to our environment and this beautiful planet, and just wanting to do something that may help nudge things in a different direction. So we felt that organising a music, arts and cultural festival with a focus on knowledge sharing and environmental sustainability would be a good medium to inspire positive change.
The most amazing place. It's just extraordinary.
The festival is the way to really add some momentum to the change that we desperately need right now.
I really like the sense of community that we have here as well. You know, everyone's been helping each other out.
It's a great role model and an example for people to take back into their lives and put back into their communities.
There's a real great appreciation of world music and the world fusion stuff, the fusion of electronic music and live music. And this festival has really represented that, both with live bands and electronic artists and fusion artists. What I really like about Luminate is how grounded and how relaxed the vibe is here. You could almost say it's a chill-out festival, except for there's lots of dancing.
At Luminate, we're engaging with different ways of doing things. Easy, low-tech solutions that anyone can do that greatly minimise waste and make the most of the resources that we already have.
And the environmental stuff they're doing as far as no plastic, no glass, there's no paper giveaway, there's no garbage cans here, there's no recycling bins, which is really cool. Everybody's responsible for their own trash, and I believe, I actually haven't been to a festival that's ever done that.
I think that as well as partying and music and getting together and having lots of fun, it's a really good chance for people to learn new skills and alternative ways and practices of living which are not really available in everyday life.
You know, we can come and educate people about permaculture, we can educate them about sustainability, we can educate them about philosophy and spirituality as it relates to physics, which is what my job is, so that people can say, oh, I see, this is kind of the nature of reality, this is how things work. Maybe we should operate on our daily lives in a way that works in harmony with the world and the universe instead of in a way that's destroying it.
The single most important factor, I think, is the number of children and families that come to this festival, and the fact that the parents can feel totally safe having their children here. Kids just are looked after and catered for so well, and it's such a great place to be able to bring them because you know that kids are safe and they're having fun.
So anyway, Francisco, this is the festival for us to go and play, right? Me and you are going to play there. If we can't play there, we're going to have to make a similar festival. That's why I always confuse this Luminate and your creations one. You got it? Right. So anyway, time is ticking and talking and taking and talking. So I'm going to take you to a carnival, right? This is a German carnival, and hopefully my brethren, whatever he is going to introduce it, I think. Let's see. We shall see. Wow, you still enjoying yourselves? Wow. Here is a film that I made some time ago when I went to Germany. I got invited by Paul from Shade Makers and Ushi. Their carnival is called Biederfield. Wow. That carnival I went to, you know, I thought it was just out of the airport, then you get there. No, out of the airport, then I'd get this long train to Biederfield. And then there it is, but the quality is so bad, so I'm gonna have to show it just here because if I blow it up, it's really bad. And you see this carnival, it's all different cultures. You can see all sorts of people, really, uncles and so on. They play steel pan. They also got Calypsonians. They've got you know, the Trinis. They've got also the salsa people, the samba people, and so on. Just check it. It's Biederfield Carnival. So that was the German carnival for you. And now I promise that I was going to show you how I do my tree art thing. Or my brother, I don't know who does it, me or my brother. I don't know. We're going to find out because people keep asking you, what do you do in the jungle? What do you do in the jungle? Whatever. So hopefully this is going to explain what I do in the jungle. It's all just natural. Look at that. You see, this is the inside of it. When you get a drum, this is where it comes from. Yeah? Look at this. How wonderful is that? Who could ever create anything like this? Eh? You tell me. I don't know anybody who come up with this. You could come up with some plastic rubbish, whatever. But this is it. Nature, that's my best. That's the best. Do. Huh? Nature, at its best. Hi-ya-ya-ya, yo-yo. Having spent hours in the bush, in the jungle, looking at trees, taking photos and so on, and this is what I ended up with. So I'm sure you can recognize that tree. I was talking about that tree earlier. And then what else did I made this as well. Yeah, just like all these trees. I think I was standing there earlier talking a lot of this and that and so on it. And then I also made, out of the same trees, I made that. A bit scary, isn't it? And then I made that. I think that's the tree that I made some music out. I think I played something there. So I made that with the same pieces of pictures. I also made this, which is just slightly the opposite of that. That. See, the wood is well now polished. The wood is polished. Yeah, you don't need to sandpaper or anything. And then I made that another sort of like spookish, you know, I can see sort of skull, eyes, smile, and things like that on it. Then I also made this one. Yeah, so this is more like wallpaper type of thing with the same trees. And then I made that one. Which looks like it's a man standing up. Big teddy bear. Yeah, look at that. So there is art in the jungle. You just need to find it and also just need to be creative with it, which is what we're encouraging you to do here at JUNKANEW. So enjoy the rest of the program and I hope you learned something there. Yes. Oh, I don't know why this green screen keeps following me. Green screen keeps following me all the time. Right. Now, we've been sitting here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? And it's my duty to make sure that we burn that fat. We burn the fat completely, whether it's keep fit or not. But I found somebody who can get you to burn your fat without having to do anything. So let's ask my brother, because my brother is always linked up with these weird people, right? So let's see, what have you got to say, me brethren? Hello, just testing to see if I still got the energy. Last time I broke my leg and it was painful, so I know what it's like for somebody who can't do it. But if you can do it, why not do it? Keep fit every 5 minutes. Nah. Once in a while, I tend to do my exercises and so on in between anything I'm doing. I don't do this gym thing, but it's good for those who want to do the gym thing, the gym regime. I tend to do it in between. You do it in between as well. Yes.
How to burn belly fat without exercising. 5 simple weight loss tips. 1. Eat more fiber. You'll be pleased to know that you can tone your tummy by eating more fat-burning foods. Fiber-rich products, including porridge, avocados and sweet potatoes. Fiber has no magical fat-burning properties but can help you to feel satisfied in much smaller quantities, keeping you feeling fuller for longer. 2. Drink green tea. If you want to lose weight, you need to drink around 2 to 3 cups of green tea a day. This will give you the right amount of caffeine and catechins to aid weight loss. 3. Have a hot bath. Apparently, soaking in the tub can help you to lose weight. While cycling burnt more calories, researchers found the hour-long bath burnt as many calories as a half-hour walk, approximately 140 calories. 4. Sleep naked. If you're looking to torch calories while you sleep, wearing less clothes could be the way forward. When you're naked, your body works harder to stay warm. This causes it to burn up more energy than it usually does, as well as speeding the metabolism. 5. Spring clean. Intense household chores, such as cleaning windows and scrubbing the bathroom, could keep you in tip-top shape, and your house will look great too. The study found window cleaning was the most taxing task, with participants burning an average of 115 calories in 20 minutes. Scrubbing the bathroom from top to bottom burnt an average of 100 calories, while dusting for 40 minutes burned nearly 200 calories.
Hey, Francisco, was that a message to yourself or to me? Because I like the message. Lose weight, and he did it. Yeah. Stop that guy, that brother of mine. He's always appearing whenever he's not allowed to be. What's wrong with him? Francisco, who's going to lose weight? Me, you? Who? I think we should just talk between me and you. After that, it becomes very, what's the word? Sensitive, isn't it? To some people that we know, it to be very sensitive. With me, look at me. I've gone like that. So I had to follow those instructions, then I'm okay. Anyway, I've taken you to different places, Kurdish, we've gone to India, we've gone to the North America and everywhere, and I always come back to Africa. That's me, I'm an African. I always come back to Africa because we learn so much in Africa. Now, for those who like the traditional elements, that's what I'm going to finish with. I'm going to finish some heavy traditional element of the African masquerade. I don't know, I think my brother is going to introduce it, which means not good for me. Hey, welcome back. I'm hoping you're enjoying the program, and I'm also hoping that my brother is behaving himself. And this time we are taking you to the continent, to the African continent. Yes, where I come from. That's where we're taking you this time round. And you know, most of you always ask me about dance. You know, there is in England, there's a few groups who do the African traditional, like really solid traditional, like the medieval characters, which Yaram does. Yaram dance, they do. They call Yaram dance. No, they are not. They call it Yaram arts, who normally take part in Hackney Carnival and other places, and also program things like Papa Wembe and things like that. They tour a lot of the African groups. Now, they normally do this African medieval. Now, this time I'm taking it to Nigeria. Nigeria, there's a gentleman there called Michael Obajelu. Michael Obajelu, he made this program. He went to the, what is it called? I think it's called Equipe Masquerade Festivity. Equipe Masquerade Festivity. He went there and he witnessed some of this. So he sent, we've got a bit of a clip of these quite traditional characters. And this is more in the Calabar state of Nigeria. And I think the village is called Badegun, that's the village. So enjoy the African masquerade. Yes, and time goes bushy as we are finishing. And Mary, where have you been, my dear? Yeah, my brother looks like just like me, and he's very annoying. He's very annoying. He's always interfering when I'm trying to do something. See? You see? What's that? Jane, where have you been, Jane? Just home now, so if missed this, we'll catch up later. Hope everyone is fine and
there.
dandy.
Sorry, continue.
Right. Okay. Green screen. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jane, nice one. And Next week we're going to have more that. Well, come on, this can't happen like that. So next week we got so much. I'm going to go with Charles from Mandinga, chapter 2. We're going to have Tola about the Carnival in a Box. And then we're also going to repeat some of our interviews with Laura and other different people like that. And then we're also going to have some of the stuff that we didn't finish this week. So you got so much stuff going on there. So I would say you have a wonderful... I don't know what happened to my brother. He was coming, then what? Whoa. Whatever happened, I don't know. It shouldn't be there. Oh, well, come on. Here we go. There is people there. Sorry, continue. There's 2 people. What do you think? There's 2 people here. That's why the program is on. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody who joined us today. I know that Quincy joined us. I know that Brother Francisco joined us. I know that Steve joined us. I know that Tola joined us. I know that Mother Claire Bush joined us as well. Nadia and Cheryl. You're gonna have to teach him how to say. And then the what is he called it? The Bahamas. Nadia, you can't do any count today because the Bahamas princess or goddess was not there, right? So you got away with it. Yeah, Mary, where have you been hiding? My friend is coming your side there for I think they're coming for holiday. What do you mean me? It's you, isn't it? Maria Galesa. No, I call you Mary whether you like it or not. That's Mary. And then Jane Blackburn and everybody who joined us. Thank you very much. And we shall see you again next week. As I said, next week we've got more conversations as well. And what should I leave you with? I think I'm going to leave you with the Soccer Challenge tune. Right? Let's find it. And then we see you again next week. And merci, beaucoup, merci, whatever.
Hey. Don't you start saying, "Ow, send this video out, this video you see." Would you believe that?
Wait.
You know you're having a good time. I want
to
a good time, right? So if you come to sing track, so you can sing on it yourself. You can even change the lyrics to your own thing. All that for free. Would you believe that? For free. So come on. This is what we are calling Tamba Carnival Soccer Challenge.
This is boy
Check the
Scrappy
video.
alongside Pax. You know
See you next week, Tola. Comrade Francisco, this week we have to record it, okay? This week you come along, we do it. We have to do it, my brother. And other stuff that we want to do in... And then next week, Steve. Did you see that? Nadia did not argue about that idea. So next week, apart from showing all these things and interviews with Tola, interview with Charles and so on, we are also going to be watching from the beginning. As soon as we start, Steve is going to come up there. We're going to show him penciling the structure of Nadia. And then after, hey, why so many Nadias? There was another Nadia earlier as well in the program. I'm haunted by Nadias. What's going on? Thank and see you same time next week. Thank you, my dear. Don't go out there without me because you would get kidnapped. You know that. And Mary, what I say, great stuff, packed, fun, interesting. See you next week. Yes, Mary, listen, Mary. Get in touch. I want to interview you too. I want to feature you on this channel. Right. Okay, so now we are going to go home. And we are 5 minutes late going home. That's not good, is it? So anyway, I leave you to Tamba Chango Chamba. Tola, listen to this. That could have been the track you could have used. So you can still use it anyway.
to give the people a really good time, right? So if you come to sing, if you come to dance, if you come to enjoy the carnival, I want to see you take part right now. Pax, let me go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Tamba Calibo, Tamba. Tamba Calibo, Tamba Daddy. Tamba Calibo, Tamba. Tamba Calibo, Tamba Daddy. Tamba Calibo, Tamba. Tamba Calibo, Tamba Daddy. Tamba Calibo, Tamba. Mume wangu, kanumbi zangu, nanditohere, eza wako ya kupeka. Tamba Calibo, Tamba. Tamba Calibo, Tamba Daddy. Tamba Calibo, Tamba. Tamba Calibo, Tamba Daddy. Tamba Calibo, Tamba. tamba, tamba.
So, if you know you're having a good time, I want to see you put your hands in the air. If you're having a good time, put your rags in the air.
Azina mosa, kana wapinda, mukutamba, zino nakita, mwana wemunu, mwana wababa, zino nakita, tamba.
So check this. I don't care what country you come from, I don't care what you represent. You see, right about now, I want to see unity. I want to see everybody coming together, having a good time. Right? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba kanivo, tamba dati, tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba kanivo, tamba dati, tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba kanivo, tamba dati, tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba.
Okay, I don't care where you're from, I don't care where you represent. This is a dance competition and we come to dance and we come to have a good time. Myself, Pax, we want to see you dancing. So any island you're from right now, let me represent. Get your rag, get your flag, get your whistle, get on board. Yo, Pax, I'm ready, you're ready, these people gotta get ready. Massive, if you know you're ready, let me see your flag. If you know you're ready, let me see your rag. Let me go, let me go, let me go.
Tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba kanivo, tamba dati, 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 tamba.
If you're having a good time, if you're having a great time, if you're having an amazing time, I want you to continue. I want you to continue.
Zino nakita, zino nakita, zino nakita, zino nakita, tamba. Aye, tamba. Tamba, aye, tamba. Tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba kanivo, tamba dadi, tamba kanivo, tamba, tamba kanivo, tamba dadi, tamba kanivo, tamba.
That means dance carnival, and see you next week. Thank you very much. We'll see you again. This is the end of the road. Right here.